Ever wondered if ants ever sleep? You won't believe how these tiny powerhouses manage to rest. When we think about sleep, we often picture long, restful hours spent in bed, but do ants experience sleep in the same way? The short answer is, yes, ants do sleep, but not in the way that humans do. Ants, those tiny creatures we see tirelessly working all day, do indeed rest, but their sleep patterns are far different from what we're accustomed to. Ants don't have a sleep schedule like humans, who typically sleep in one long period each day. Instead, ants take short power naps at irregular intervals throughout the day. These naps are brief and frequent, allowing ants to remain alert and active almost continuously. The amount and pattern of sleep an ant gets depend largely on its role within the colony. The queens, the most important members of the colony, sleep for longer periods than their worker counterparts. They average about 6 minutes per sleep episode, resulting in around 9.4 hours of sleep per day. Queen fire ants, in particular, have been observed sleeping for up to 9 hours each day. Their extended sleep periods help them maintain the energy required for their vital role in the colony reproduction. In contrast, worker ants take hundreds of short naps, each averaging about 1 minute. Over the course of a day, this totals about 4.8 hours of sleep. However, there's considerable variation among species. Some worker ants may only sleep as little as 8 minutes every 12 hours, while others can take more than 250 naps in a day. This segmented sleep pattern ensures that there are always some ants awake and active, ready to carry out the colony's tasks at any time of day or night. Ants' sleep patterns are highly flexible and are adapted to meet the demands of their social structure. Because they sleep in such brief episodes, ants can stagger their naps across the colony. This means that even though individual ants rest, the colony as a whole never stops functioning. There are always some ants on duty, ready to defend the nest, forage for food, or care for the young. This continuous activity allows ants to respond rapidly to changes in their environment, such as a sudden food source or a threat to the colony. Interestingly, when ants do sleep, they exhibit signs similar to those seen in other animals: reduced muscle tone and decreased sensitivity to stimuli. However, ants don't experience the complex brainwave patterns that characterize human sleep, particularly the REM sleep phase associated with dreaming. Their nervous systems are not developed enough to support the kind of dreaming or deep sleep that we experience. Understanding how ants sleep can give us greater insight into the remarkable adaptability and efficiency of these insects. It also highlights the diversity of sleep patterns in the animal kingdom, showing that sleep is not a one-size-fits-all phenomenon. The fact that ants can thrive on such a fragmented sleep schedule speaks to the incredible evolutionary adaptations that have made them one of the most successful groups of organisms on the planet.